Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dinda Kusumawati. And in this today video, I will explain a little bit about descriptive text and report text. Then I will analyze some of example of them. So before we start to analyze, I'm going to explain a little bit. The first is about descriptive text. So descriptive text is the text that explain to us and describe about a subject, but in specific content. And descriptive text have two generic structure. The first is identification, and this part introduces and identifies a specific participant. And for your information, this part always at the beginning of the paragraph, so it's easier for you to find. And the second is description. This part that describes the participant more detail. And next, we jump into the language features. The first, descriptive text using simple present tense, and then use action verb to show an activity. And the third, focus on specific participant. And the fourth is use adjective to clarify the noun. Okay, so this is the text that I will analyze. So the first thing that I will analyze is the generic structure. So here it is. As I described, I explained before, descriptive text has two generic structure. The first is identification. So here it is, the identification of this text. Because here, in this part, it will introduce and explain us about specific. It is the location, the name, and what is it about. And the second generic structure is description. So this is like the rest of the text except the identification. So it's here too. This is also the description. So next I will explain about the language features. So here it is. The first is about simple present. So here, the red one, other temples seem logical, is the simple present. And also here, the outside of the lowest balustrade illustrates an array of guardians. And also, Borobudur articulates a complex message. The second is the purple one. Is it about action verb? It's like this: stands, tell, hold, stands also, send, reach, create, build, and tell. So the third language feature is specific participant. So it's the green one. It's here. Borobudur, Borobudur, and Borobudur. So in the specific participant, we will just mention the object or the subject that we explain at the rest of the text. So the last language features is adjective to clarify the noun. So here it is, the blue one. Largest Buddhist monumental. So the largest here is describing about Buddhist monumental that is the largest. And next, I will explain to you about report text. So report text is a text that tells information about something with factual information and with more generic content. So here is the general structure. The first is general classification. It will introduce us to the subject, but it's just a little bit. And the second is description. This part offers more detailed information about the subject, so it will explain more than the one in the general classification. So next is language features of report text. The first is using common nouns. The second is using linking verb and also using present tense. Here is the example that I will analyze to you. Types of music genre. So music is a universal language that can be enjoyed by people from different cultures and backgrounds. Throughout history, music has evolved into various genres, that cater the different preferences and styles. In this report text, we will discuss some of the most popular types of music genre. Pop music is genre that characterized by its catchy melodies, upbeat rhythms, and relatable lyrics. It originated in the 1950s and has since become one of the most popular music genre worldwide. Pop music is often associated with mainstream artists such as Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and Justin Bieber. Pop music continues to evolve with the times, incorporating different elements on electronic, R&B, and hip-hop music. Rock music is a genre that is characterized by its heavy beats, distorted guitar riff, and loud vocals. It originated in 1950s and was influenced by blues and country music. Rock music became popular in 1960s with the emergence of bands such as the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin. Today, rock music continues to be a popular genre with different subgenres such as alternative rock, punk rock, and heavy metal. In conclusion, music genres have evolved over time, catering to different tastes and preferences. Pop and rock music are just two examples of the many genres that exist today. As music continues to evolve, it will be interesting to see what new genres emerge in the future. So the first, the descriptive proposal, I will analyze the generic structure first. So here it is, the generic structure of this text. The first is general classification. Here is, like I said before, the general classification is always on the beginning of the paragraph. So here is the beginning of the paragraph, and it tells us a little bit information or introduces us to what the subject about. And the second is description. And this in this part, it will describe more and give us more detailed information about the subject. So here it is, it's giving more detailed information about the music genre. Also this in conclusion. And next I will analyze about the English features. The first we have common nouns, so it's the red one. Common nouns is like the nouns that just regular, like this, music, guitar, and the second is linking verb. So linking verb are important in report text because they help connect the main idea of a sentence with more information about it. They make the text easier to understand for the readers. And linking verb are words that join the main subject of a sentence with extra information that gives more details about it. So here it is, the linking verbs. It's the purple one. Pop music is a genre, and that is characterized. So here is a 3B of linking verbs. Also here, rock music is a genre, and that is characterized. Also here, pop and rock music are just two examples, and here it will be interesting. So the last language features is present tense. So it's the green one. Here is the example of this text. Pop music continues. The continuous here is the simple present. And also this one, rock music continues. Also the continuous is the simple present. So that's it for today's video. I hope you will get more information about descriptive text and report text, and that's all my understanding about these two type of text. I'm sorry if there's a lot of mistake. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.